What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back at with more of the Chris Watts case. And this one is dedicated to Nichol Kessinger because happy belated birthday, you big B word. I thought it was July 4th that her birthday was, but it's actually on today. Which she actually gets to have a birthday, unlike Shanann, Bella, Celeste, and Nico. I'm hoping that she has a wonderful day with the thoughts and the hauntings that hopefully still do to this day with her. Now, I want to look into things that were secretive and read off some things that actually strike me as like, I never knew this to begin with. Now, I know we did talk with the Tilted lawyer yesterday about can she be charged and stuff like that. He literally said to be creative and finding new things that have not been hammered and completely exploited thousands or hundreds, if not thousands of times, and to be creative and to look elsewhere. So I got to think, and I definitely did some digging, okay? So before we go any further, if you guys could do me a solid favor and subscribe to the YouTube channel by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that Zowoki myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you guys so very much for that love and support that you guys show on this channel. I can't thank you guys enough. Keep doing what you guys are doing, and we'll continue to keep growing together. With that being said, the first thing I want to start off with is the personal phone that she had, okay? This device, which was an Apple phone 6S, the serial number right there. The current operating system on that phone is this. The device Apple ID, the device stored, whatever have you, how many contacts, how many images, how many recordings that she had, messages, IMs, MMs, or whatever, vice versa. States in the discovery pages, for those that have not looked at it yet, the device is devoid of any calls, messages, photographs, or videos involving Watts. There is no listing for Watts, not even his number in the device contact list. So obviously we knew that she had tried to delete, remove, forget everything. And if you guys, again, don't remember who I'm talking about, this is the woman that we're talking about. Miss Nichol lies a lot, has a lot of BS that flies out of her mouth, is guilty as ever, in my opinion, which is all alleged at this point. And then she does this, making it look like she is definitely on the police side and wants to help them find out answers, but then does this with her hands when she says Shanann's name. The funny thing is, too, is she does this, or she does this, or she does this. She does all these different things with her neck multiple times. And a lot of people, like Chris Watts did, do that when they feel like they're being cornered or definitely questioned about things when it comes to a case like she is. But she constantly does that, and this woman over-exaggerates, cries like crap, the more do I say on. Is that how it says? No, it's not how you say it. But looking at a little bit more, if I look at this, during my review of the data extracted from the phone belongs to Chris Watts, Shanann Watts, and Nichol Kessinger, certain information was learned. Agent Darian Ford conducted logical extraction of data from these phones in conversation with Ford. Okay. He advised the Northern Colorado Forensics Laboratory does not possess technology to perform physical data extractions from the Apple devices. Thus, discovery the extracted data is not inclusive or all data stored amongst the assorted applications within a given device, nor does activity involving these applications necessarily reflect in the data extracted. Okay. For example, Watts has secret calculator application uploaded to his personal phone. This application, by all appearances, is an operation or operating calculator. When the user enters a secret passcode, the application reveals its true purpose, a concealed storage device for photographs, videos, contacts, and events, it looks like. But was not able to do it with Nichol Kessinger's phone. Very interesting. I thought we got all the information we wanted from the phones. Now we're finding out that the phones weren't even actually able, or the Nichol Kessinger's phone was not even able to retrieve that data. More secret of the videos of the secret videos of Chris Watts' mistress lusting after killer dad days before the murders, which I'm definitely going to show you guys in un momento. So what I'm going to read you right now is stating that new videos and phones have emerged of the Chris Watts and his mistress enjoying romantic getaways just days before the killer had murdered his family, which we already know. They also know of a lusty and love-struck Kessinger expressing how much she deterred from being in the relationship to casually dating with Watts and what it meant to her. A beaming Kessinger cannot hide her happiness and the joy as she states, "Thank you so much for coming here with me, Christopher." Gross. Or her giggle, the hee hee hee. "I'm having a wonderful time. You mean a lot to me, and I'm glad you're having a blast," Kessinger said. She then states to blush and quickly notes she is all out of breath before blowing him a kiss and turns off the camera. But yet she sits there and states that she's casually dating. Okay. The video, along with over 100 photos and video of Kessinger, were stored on Watts' cell phone. At the time of his arrest, he was able to keep his content from Shanann, his wife Shanann Watts, by saving them in that secret app calculator that hides the files where it works like a calculator. Watts, 35 at the time, had sent his pregnant wife Shanann off to the north. Well, he didn't send her there; she went herself, claiming he could be not there due to work obligations, but it was actually because of him being with Nichol. While Shanann was attempting to navigate the tense relationship between her and Watts' parents, her husband was taking trips with his mistress and photographing her in bikinis and naughty videos. Gross. Just think what was on. I don't even want to think about it. Nope. As soon as his wife and daughter were out of the state, Watts rushed to be with Kessinger 99% of the time at her location. The pair were inseparable. She later revealed that they were with each other so many times on the weekdays, after work, at her house. And revealed also the week that they went on their romantic getaway to camping and also the sand dunes and all that stuff. Just 2 months after they met from work, ? The pair headed off to a great sand dunes like we talked about in the national park, July 28th, 29th, in 2018, where this is where Kessinger filmed her message after a day of the sand dunes with Watts. But there's also been rumors that I don't know if they're rumors or theories that they were seen and heard doing weird things in said tent. In another video, Watts can be heard saying, as soon as Kessinger is out of earshot, "You are so dang gross." Not the kind of talk one expects to hear from a man that's currently authoring a book of prayers with that person in prison or that pal in prison. Really. Kessinger told investigators that she and Watts began talking in early June, not a year before, but her messages say otherwise, and began to have sexual relationship a few weeks after the first encounter at Anadarko Petroleum. She was a geologist while Chris was an operator. She also told investigators that Watts had told her his marriage was finished and his wife Shanann did not try and work things out with him, when Nichol Kessinger would go online and see all the things that she wanted to do. You guys can have this image right here of her lies and deceit right now while I read this. These two claims proven to be false. Watts did not hide the fact that he had 2 daughters, but he did fail to mention apparently to Shanann about the wife he had and the 3rd child of her pregnancy. When forced to come clean in other investigation or conversations, Watts told Kessinger that the father of his child was with another man. Kessinger noted that he even acted as if he was surprised to be him in a bid project. The fact that he was unaware Shanann was pregnant. 2 weeks after that trip, Watts strangled his Shanann wife, mothered his 2 daughters. He buried Shanann in a shallow grave and the crude oil where he worked. He waited until got to the site to kill his daughters before dumping their bodies in oil tanks. After 3 weeks, they found later that was too long for any evidence to be gathered from the 2 young girls. Watts was arrested within that days, and soon his affair with Kessinger was exposed, as his Tinder date with other women who have been since described how he enjoyed choking them and having rough. While Shanann may have been unaware he was cheating, friends were with her on her final days and said something was wrong in their marriage, and she was preoccupied with it. She knew. She wasn't stupid. Chris Watts' mistress was shopping for wedding dresses, wedding veils, and wedding shoes. After Shanann and her daughters were killed, Kessinger spoke with investigators for nearly 2 to 3 hours. On the 16th of August, Norton Police Station, she told officials that she decided to reach out herself to investigators after ending her relationship with Watts because of his lies and deceit that he had been telling her for the past 8 weeks. Yeah, think you thought that was a cover-up. She was incredibly candid and forthcoming with investigators, said who. And what was an hour in, however, she became emotional as reality of the situation set in, breaking down twice in the span of 5 minutes. It's not fair. It wasn't fair to me in the first place. It wasn't fair to her in the first place. It wasn't fair to any of us in the first place. Kessinger told investigation, referring to Watts' lies, he wasn't fair to his family for him to have an affair. It wasn't fair to me to have him lie to me and make me look like the bad guy, thinking that everything was going to plan. And still to this day, I don't even know what a lie or what's a lie and what's not. Well, if you listen to what you're saying and spewing out of your mouth. She continued, I don't even know if they were filing for divorce. I don't know if they were putting the house up. Yes, you did. I don't even know anymore what is real and what is not. Kessinger then adamant about the fact that she never could have pursued a relationship or even agreed to a date Watts had she known he was still with his wife. That's a bunch of malarkey. It's like, I'm going to wake up every day and know this mom and her unborn child and the 2 girls are not around anymore. It breaks my heart, said a tearful Kessinger. I hope it haunts her. She told investigators she had deleted texts and photos from Watts off her phone, and after learning he was lying and just wanted him out for good, no charges were filed against her, and she has now relocated in Colorado and is keeping a low profile. She even wants to change her name, which she did, Nicole Lee Miller. She thinks she's trying. I've seen her signatures. She goes between Kessinger and Miller. She continuously does that. Other secrets are found to be that she went with her secret friend Jim to his secret house where she could get away and be gone. Not in existence anymore. She had a safe place, a safe way to get away. And she even told the investigator this. I have a safe place to go. It's a secret house. It's a secret way to get out of here. And they didn't want to investigate Jim. They didn't want to investigate her. Like, how is that even possible for you to think that when she says that, oh yeah, go to your secret house, we'll talk to you later. And then a mistress thinking that she's innocent yet goes into hiding? Like, wouldn't you want to help by coming forth and saying, yeah, here's my phone, here's what happened. I may have said something that I probably shouldn't have. She said nothing. So, with that being said, I would definitely like you guys to let me know down in the comments if you have any creative ideas to look into the Watts case with Nichol Kessinger. That's pretty much what I want to focus on, is Nichol Kessinger. That's why this case hasn't been finished, and why this case continuously eradicates people's minds when it comes to thinking it's valid when it's not. That's why I want you guys to tell me. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Please take care. Be safe. And as always, keep nerding on. And we'll see you guys next time.